I was able to trace my bloodline back to nobles and even a king. I discovered I'm a direct descendant of Eric the Red. After only a couple of hours on Ancestry.com, I was able to trace my family line all the way back to none other than our third president, Thomas Jefferson.
Marie Antoinette.
Thomas Jefferson.
We're moving into week 2 of YT History Month, and we're talking about white heroes. So today, let's discuss one of America's founding fathers, Thomas Jefferson, the man who wrote, "All men are created equal," while owning over 600 people in his lifetime. The man who spoke about the evils of slavery while profiting from forced labor. The man who thought that black people were inferior, but fathered children with his enslaved girl, Sally Hemings, who had no ability to consent. Jefferson wasn't just a hypocrite, he was a textbook example of how white supremacy and so-called democracy have always gone hand in hand. He knew that slavery was morally indefensible, yet he also knew that white wealth and power depended on it. So he wrote flowery words about liberty while making sure it never actually applied to black people. And that legacy continues today, not just in how we remember him, but in how history is told through the lens of whiteness. Take Monticello, Jefferson's plantation. If you visit today, you'll see a picturesque estate, manicured lawns, and you'll hear stories all about his intellect. But until very recently, there was barely a mention of the hundreds of enslaved people who gave him the time and freedom to make it all possible. Meanwhile, places like the Whitney plantation in Louisiana center the story of the enslaved, proving that history isn't just about what happened, it's about who controls the narrative. And whiteness, it has always chosen to sanitize the truth. Why do you think Trump and the right are fighting so hard to whitewash our public school curricula today? So, when we talk about America's origins, we need to be real. It was never about liberty for all. It was about liberty for some and bondage for the rest. And that hypocrisy didn't die with Jefferson. It just evolved.
You never know where your story begins.
Be sure to follow for tomorrow's fun fact about YT history. And please register for my upcoming live events. We have a movie night on the 16th where we're going to see Free State of Jones. Decenter Whiteness and Decenter Men with the Wireless Woman is on the 23rd. And our YT Month History Contest is on the 31st.